Hey, this is Russ. Yeah, this is the last video before we hit Christmas. Yeah, this will be Saturday for you guys. And then, of course, Monday is Christmas. So let me just first announce that there will not be a Monday video this week because it's Christmas. So we'll resume again on Tuesday, the day after Christmas. Hold on. Gotta take a sip of this. Yeah, take a look at this cup. Mr. Right. Thanks to Dan for giving me this. Dan is one of you guys. Yeah, he sent this to me. Yeah. Dan has my address. Nobody else has my address. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Hope everything is well with you. But yeah, he gave me this Mr. Right cup. He said that he found this at a local shop. My wife thought it was funny. He goes, Mr. Right? I go, yeah, you're Mrs. Right. That makes me Mr. Right. So, yeah, still got plenty of thirst going on. Got to keep that throat hydrated, otherwise I start coughing. But yeah, the coughs have gone down quite a bit. But I drink so much water that I keep running to the washroom constantly. Yeah, I'm telling you, I down so much water because of this whole coughing business, and so I find that as long as I keep it hydrated, the coughing is basically non-existent at that point. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you guys Merry Christmas for those who celebrate Christmas, and Happy Holidays for those who celebrate maybe something else, or just the time of the season, right? So, yeah, Happy Holidays to you guys. Merry Christmas to you others. Yeah, I said that on the last video, but yeah, it's the whole season. That's the thing. So, anyway, what am I doing for Christmas? Well, we are going to my brother-in-law's house. Yeah, my wife's side has a lot of people, so usually somebody will open up their house, and then we all head out over there, and then just eat a bunch of stuff. That's what we usually do. Now, let me tell you about the weight loss going on. Now, I mentioned to you guys before that I was down to 261. I'm still at 261. I haven't gained anything. But it got me thinking, how did I gain all that weight? Because I told you I ballooned up to 268, 269 range, and down back to 261. This is before where I was kind of stuck in the house most of the time, towards the end of this whole season. And, gain a bunch of weight if you're just sitting around eating things and not doing anything, not moving, not going out. So I lost that off. So I kept thinking, what made me lose it, so quickly? And then I kept thinking, is it because you're not feeling well, you're not eating as much, what was it? But I don't care what it was, as long as it's down, I'm okay. And we're still looking to try to get to 250 by the beginning of next riding season, towards the end of spring. So I've got 3 or 4 months to see if I can drop it to 250 range. I'm not happy being at 250, but I'm a lot happier there than 261. So yeah, I was around 250 when I had my knee replacement done. I was a lot higher, actually, before the knee replacement. I dropped quite a bit of weight to get to 250. So I'd always been kind of big ever since the knee replacement stuff happened. Before the knee replacement, I'm saying. And then I lost the weight in preparation for the knee replacement and the like. So, and then after I had the knee replacement, as I mentioned, it dropped even further. So I think I hit down to 235 range, something like that, right after the knee replacement. Still, it's not the lowest I dropped. I had dropped, I think I was down to 229, something like that, at one point. And, when I had my photography school, I was a lot bigger. So, yeah, it gotten worse and worse and worse. Every year it got worse because of that knee. It kind of stopped me from doing a lot of things. And, of course, to console yourself from all the aches and pains you have, you just kind of keep eating. Next thing you know, you've ballooned up way up there. So I've always known that I could lose the weight if I wanted to lose the weight. I just had to put my mind to doing it. So several times I've done it. Like I said, I've gone on these 50-pound losses 3 times, and I've done it 3 times, but I gained it all back, right? So if you lose it and you keep it off, that's one thing. If you lose it and gain it back, then it's just up and down. It's crazy. So we're trying to get down again, but I've always said I don't have a fear that I can't do it because I know I can. I just have to put my mind into doing it. That's all. So hopefully after the first of the year, everyone always waits because I mean there's parties and stuff that go on, right? Maybe after the first of the year, I can get myself back into the mindset, and then by the time end of I would say closer to the end of the spring season or somewhere in the middle of spring, hopefully I'll be down to at least 250. That's what I'm going for. I'm not gonna go crazy and say I'm doing 50 pounds because I know that takes a lot of effort, and so the 250 should be achievable if I just decide to do it. So there. Hopefully you guys will do the same thing with me, and then maybe we all could start out the following year riding season, at a decent, lower weight, because you get better speed if you do that. It's less strain on your bike. Now, for me, I've always mentioned that these bikes they seem to be going up in its maximum weight classes. A lot of people are saying that hey, my bike can do 400 pounds. I don't know if that's any different than the bikes were when they were 265, 285 pounds. I think they just raised the ratings because they know that their bikes can do it. They just kept it lower, just to be safe and to so they don't get sued for somebody said, hey, I was 400 pounds, I got on your bike and this is what happened. So I have a gut feeling that these bikes can still do it. It's just that they don't want to say that. It's just my feeling. It's not true unless it is true. All right, so I don't really know if that's truly the case, but I have a sneaking suspicion they can handle more. So now those bikes that does say that they handle 400, 450, I wouldn't push it, and go further. At that point, I would say, yeah, okay, better listen to what they say. So anyway, for this coming year, as we approach the next year, wow, 2024 is coming up. I can't believe it. I remember when I was in high school, I kept thinking, oh, how old will I be when the year 2000 happens? To me, at that point in time, 2000 was a way, way off. Now I'm looking, wow, 2024 already. It's amazing to me. I'm just getting older and older. So the question is how far can I go before I have to start cutting back, where your body can't handle it. But I'm amazed because, you other guys who are riding their bikes at 80-something years old, they keep telling me I'm still riding. So there's still hope for me. Maybe I can get another 20 years out of it. We should kind of keep going. We'll see how long the Russ is Right channel lasts as a e-bike channel, right? So anyway, let's talk about what happens on the Monday videos. Now, we've had a couple Monday videos. I'm not going to do one this Monday. I already said that. But the products that are being offered to me now aren't the greatest products in the sense of, besides what we've already done. They're not the greatest products. I've been getting products from companies who do like automotive things or I don't know, what was it, air fresheners? Some other products, okay? They just come out of the woodworks. They find you somehow and then they offer it to you. And I said, if you want free products, open up a YouTube channel. they'll send you free products, but you have to have a following, of course. Otherwise, they don't send it to you. But yeah, I haven't found anything recently that's really that great to highlight, so I'm kind of leaving it. Now, the last product that we did, the Ancheer, that under desk elliptical. Some of you guys said, this is just a straight up commercial. They're all commercials, okay? Even the e-bikes, if you think about it, that is an e-bike review is a commercial. If you think about it, it is kind of a commercial because you're highlighting a product, right? You're showing what it can do, what it's known for, what the specifications are. That's a commercial if you think about it. Okay. Now the only difference is it may not be considered a commercial if that review was a negative commercial, negative review. If you said this product's terrible, yeah, that probably wouldn't be considered a commercial. If you like the product and say, yeah, this is pretty good, yeah, it's kind of a commercial if you think about it, right? So, yeah, so somebody said that what's the difference between this and a commercial that we don't want to watch? But the thing is that you have to realize that, if I've taken it in, there's a reason I've taken it in. I thought it was interesting enough to try to highlight it and see if it's any good, right? And, some said, well, you didn't have a glowing review on it. Well, I didn't have a negative review on it either. I said it exactly what I said. I said it was a product that, we're going to need one of these. Hold on. Thank you for the cup. I said exactly what I meant about it. It's kind of like a fidget spinner. Yeah, it kind of keeps your leg moving, and for some people that's worthwhile. Now we had one person who said that they had some issues with their legs, that the doctor told him that he needs to kind of keep moving somehow, and that product might actually be the product that he needs. All right. I mean, if you're working, like I said, if you're working and you're by a desk, there's not a whole lot you can do while you're working under. You're sitting under with a desk, over top of a desk. How do you keep your legs moving? Well, that thing would do it. It's not a lot of movement. I'm going to say it's more almost like more like an ankle movement, more so than a whole leg movement. But if that's what he needs to keep, blood circulating and the like, that's a good product for him. See, and that's why I kind of did it. I just said, whether it's good for me or not, is it good for somebody, right? And I went back and I took a look at a whole bunch of other reviews, not only on that product but similar products from other brands, and they all kind of said the same thing. It's not really designed for a lot of exercise. It's there if you just want to keep your legs moving. They will do that, and that's exactly what this one does. So I guess I'm saying that if for our Monday videos, if we have some product there and you don't agree with that product, yeah, just let it go. You don't have to watch it. You can watch it whatever you want to watch, but there are benefits for others. That's what I'm saying. Just be tolerant that it's beneficial for some. And I took it on because I had a knee replacement done before. I wanted to know, would this help a knee replacement patient? Because that's how this whole channel started out. It started as a knee replacement channel. Then it turned into an e-bike channel. So I still have ties to the people who have knee replacement issues because they constantly contact me. They do. They watch my old videos. They find it on YouTube, and then they'll send me a question here or there. Some ask for advice. Some ask for, how are you doing today? Because they want to know whether it's going to be like this forever on them. And I tell them, for me, it took almost 2 years. So it could take a long time. Other people, I have a friend, their knee got better in like 3 to 4 months. So it really depends on the person. And even on the same person, they said some of these people who had their other knee done, it took longer than their first knee, or vice versa, where one knee went by real quick and then the other one took forever to rehab. So that's that. Okay. Now, as far as e-bikes are concerned, new things that are coming out. I already mentioned that there will be new products coming for 2024. We all know that every manufacturer comes out with something new. And so we're all just kind of anxiously waiting to see what it is that's coming. So for me, I think because I'm kind of stuck inside, I look forward to it, but I also dread it because I'm afraid that if it comes out when I can't ride, then I can't do the job and I have to say no to it. And sometimes when you say no to a product, it doesn't come back to you. So that happens. And, unless they're willing to do, like I said, with that deer, the deer came out last year and I couldn't ride it for several months, but I did highlight it, but I just wasn't able to ride it. Now, I did tell one company that this is what I would end up doing if they sent me the product. Then I never heard from them again. They probably said, forget it. We're not doing that with this guy. Okay. So, it kind of hurts me and hurts the channel when I'm not able to go out to ride. But a lot of you guys have continued to keep watching. I appreciate that. Like even today, this video is not totally about e-bikes. It was just kind of ranting and raving about some things. But I still like having the opportunity to talk to you guys. It kind of gives me something to do, and and I appreciate you guys watching too. When I'm stuck inside. Now, having said that, Sunday, okay, the day before Christmas, I think it's supposed to be like 53, 54 degrees here in Chicago area. If that happens, and if I get a chance, I'm going to try to go out again. Now, I've always said on the last videos where I've ridden, I said, this is probably the last video where I'm riding for this year. Maybe we can sneak in another one. Yeah. The weather has been really strange this year. I'm kind of glad the way it has turned out. But if it's good, I'll go out on Sunday. And so then your other videos will be a riding video. So this video here that I'm talking about now it'll be Saturday's video, right? So if I am able to go out on Sunday, it will be Tuesday's video that you'll see me riding again. So everything depends on timing, weather, and also whether I have the ability to get outside. If there's things going on, if there's family things going on, then I can't go and do it. But if there's not, yeah, I'm hoping to go back out on Sundays. So it's Tuesday's video might be a riding video. I look forward to the riding videos. It's not that we talk about anything that much different when we're riding, but it sure feels different to me when I'm on the bike and I'm talking. Okay. And as you know, not everything we talk about when we're on the bike is bike related. I could just be, rambling like I am right now. But I still feel more like it is a bike video because we're actually riding and talking. That's whatever. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching for this year. We still have a couple more days then after that before we hit the new year. But how are we doing in terms of subscribership? Well, I said, if we can hit 18,000, that would be a miracle. Yeah, I don't think we're going to hit it, but we may come close to 17,500. I think we're at 17,400 something right now. So, yeah, but we shy by 500. That's not so bad. Yeah, so I appreciate all you guys subscribing and sticking with the channel. It's gone a lot better than I thought it would have when I first started this channel. But I think every YouTuber kind of goes through that. They put in their effort. And they see little climbs here and there. And then all of a sudden, when you get larger numbers, the climb goes a lot quicker because it gets pushed to more people. And then, of course, more people subscribe at that point. So it's a commitment of time. You just got to keep doing it until you get to a certain level. So anyways, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And Happy Holidays to those who don't celebrate Christmas. But yeah, have a good time. Yeah. Get yourself a drink of something. Now, this is just lemonade. Actually, I don't think lemonade's that good for your voice as I'm thinking about it. It's kind of tart, right? But it missed the right cup. Thanks again to Dan for sending me the cup. He sent it to me a while ago. I've been using it the entire time. Just haven't used it on camera. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys next time.